Okay, so I mentioned pretty later in the video that this is basically another reason not to use Twitter. I totally forgot that this was actually about a blog post that was written, not a Twitter post. I just got caught up in that information. My mistake, just so you know. It's not about Twitter, although I still think my point still stands. You should try to not use Twitter all that much. I don't. It's pretty clear that it's not good for you as far as your mental health goes, and as far as keeping your job goes. In some cases, still, because apparently your past can haunt you, no matter how stupid or how silly the thing you said all that long ago, like over a decade ago, is. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys. Take care. Okay. This is just, oh my god, this is your run-of-the-mill stupidity, of course. I mean, you can just read from the headlines. This is that kind of a story. And man, oh man, why are my eyes always closed? Jesus, I hate this thing. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Sorry. So basically, you know the story. Someone said something some years ago, and got fired for it. And of course, it has to come from the gaming industry because that's where everybody's the most unhinged. Everybody wants to cancel someone in the gaming industry, especially for little BS like this. So let's just get down to it. Here's the story from Video Games Chronicle. Respawn fires Apex Legends lead game designer for racist and sexist comments. Daniel Klein made offensive comments about women and Africans in 2007. Jeez. Come on, man. This is just 2007. Jesus Christ. I was born in 96. I was 11. And now I'm 25. This is more than half my life ago. Jesus, come on, dude. This is madness. You can't be holding people accountable for this kind of crap from way back when. Jeez. All right, let's get down to it. All right. Daniel Klein confirmed on Twitter that he had been let go from Respawn Entertainment for comments he had made in 2007. These included a blog post in which he referred to women as having the, quote, moron chromosomes, along with other more sexually explicit language, and another conversation in which he compared a family of Africans to animals. Okay, come on now. This is, I'm sure everyone who played Call of Duty when it came out in 2007, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, when it came out, people were talking all kinds of crap online and stuff like saying women had moron chromosomes. Okay, that's kind of funny. Moron chromosomes. Okay, that's not that bad. That's honestly not that bad. Now, family of Africans and animals. Now even for 2007, I think that's pretty messed up. But I don't think he said this with any malice. I don't think there was any ill intent that went into this. It sounds clearly like he was just making some sort of exaggerated point or some kind of a joke. I'm pretty sure the guy was joking. I'm like 99% sure that he was joking. I don't know what this blog post was about, but it doesn't sound like he was on a rant against some misogynist mission or some anti-black mission or anti-African mission where he just wanted to let all this hatred out. I mean, it doesn't seem like that whatsoever to me. All right, let's continue. Okay. When the comments began to resurface at the end of last month, Klein addressed them on Twitter, saying, "I was recently confronted with some awful statements I made on a blog I wrote back in 2007. 14 freaking years ago, almost 15 now. I take full ownership for the things I said, and I'm embarrassed, sad, and angry at my younger self for saying this stuff. I hope it is obvious that I don't believe these things anymore." Yeah, well, I'd imagine everyone who had an opinion of some sort back in 2007 looks back at it now, feels just like you do. I'm pretty sure this is relatable to 99% of the population. But I digress. Let's continue. At the time, Klein appeared to be supported by Respawn Director of Communications Ryan Rigney, who stated on Twitter, "Daniel sent me the video himself to make me aware of it. Regarding the comments, I don't think anything from 2007 reflects on a person in 2001, 2021. People grow up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jesus, 14 years to grow up, and it seems like he did. As far as I mean, I don't know the guy, but it doesn't sound like you would look back looking a little remorseful if you weren't, if you didn't grow up, or whatever. This stance was seemingly not shared by others at Respawn, and Klein has now been terminated from the company. I'm guessing that means some others at Respawn didn't grow up from the sound of that. Let's continue. Quote, as of last Friday, I am no longer working at Respawn, Klein confirmed on Twitter this week. Continues, you may or may not have seen the awful bigoted things I said in 2007. I wholeheartedly agree that that guy should have been fired. Yeah. If that guy made that blog post now, yeah, sure. That's not going to make your brand look good. That's not going to make your company look good. And considering this came out right after, well, not right after, but shortly after the fallout that is the Blizzard situation now, yeah, I don't think anyone in their company would want some character like that. But I don't think Daniel Klein is that character. I don't think he's that kind of guy now. Clearly, in the communications director seems to understand that, but not most of Respawn, apparently. Let's continue. I have poured so much energy into becoming a better person since then, and right now I'm just very depressed because it feels I'll never be able to make up for who I was. Continuing. I said racist and sexist things not because I deeply believed any of them, but because I knew I could get a reaction out of people. Excuse me. That does not excuse anything I said. The impact of my words was the same regardless of what I believed. Alright, and it ends. Klein added that he didn't believe EA or Respawn had done anything wrong in firing him, saying, they were absolutely within their rights to terminate me, much as I may disagree with that decision. Yeah, that's unfortunate. They were in their rights to fire him, that's for sure, but it's just that's such a silly freaking reason, man. That's like 14 years ago. You're gonna pay for your crimes that you committed 14. I mean, that's not even a crime. What am I saying? That he was probably joking. He wrote something. Jesus, if you drew something offensive, should you get fired for it? It's for something like that. I mean, it's probably not. He probably doesn't think. I mean, after 14 years, I imagine working with women that they have more on chromosomes, and I imagine at some point working with some, maybe an African, but surely a black person, because I'm pretty sure he was mostly in California, diverse location. But still, I don't think he's, I don't think he's a malicious character. We'll look at his tweets in a bit, but let me finish this up. Respawn recently confirmed that it's still working on Apex Legends' PS5 and Xbox Series X and S update, and that cross progression is also coming, but not until 2022. All right, that's enough of that. Now, this is a long Twitter thread that is basically just, God, it's so sad. It's just apologizing for crap from, again, 14 years ago. And, people responding and saying, like, yeah, I think it's effed up when people get the crap stuff get fired for basically stuff they said over a decade ago. Jesus, come on. This is madness, people. This is just, ugh. Yeah, this is why you shouldn't tweet, man. This is a lesson of anything. You might as well not tweet about anything ever. Never share your opinion on Twitter. Never just like keep it to yourself, man. Especially if you work for a company that's very trigger happy when it comes to firing you for an opinion or for a statement or for saying anything. I know that sounds pretty like 1984, you can't keep your thoughts to yourself sort of thing, but you might as, at this point, look, man, if you want to keep your job, you might as well not say anything or come up with your own studio at this point. I'm not happy with how things are as far as people getting fired for crap other people. I mean, actually, yeah, you know what? You're basically not the same person you were 14 years ago. If you improved upon your life, if things have changed in your life, if you've grown, inevitably should have, unless you have some like Benjamin Button situation going on. You are not the same person as you were in 2007 or 2005 or whatever. I don't know why people are looking back, going to their histories and like back into what they said back then as if this is what represents who they are now. I don't think that whatsoever. But Jesus, this is yeah, another reason why you shouldn't use Twitter, people. Yeah. Just yeah, crap platform. Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Just let me know what you guys think of this. I'm pretty sure you know, if you're I don't want to alienate you guys, but I don't think if you think he should be fired for something like this back then, this isn't something that's fire-worthy. This isn't something that you should terminate an employee for. I mean, at the very least, if he was going to apologize anyway, why would we fire him? Why would you fire him if he was going to apologize? If he already told his communication director that. This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, dislike. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Avoid using Twitter, people. Avoid using Twitter. Take care.